Alright guys, here we are, first new LP. This is Pod Racer on the 64. So we're going to start off a new file. Let's call it LP. That'll do. Alright, so if you don't know, Pod Racer was a very good game, good racing game on the 64 and PC. I believe it might have been on the PlayStation as well. And this is what I'm going to be doing my LP on. When you start a new file, you have the choice of a few characters. So there's Anakin Skywalker, Eb Endoct, Doug Bolt, Gascano, Alan Mack, Oddie Mandrell. You know, they're all pretty good, you know, just to start with. But we're gonna to start with we'll go Anakin Skywalker. Just to start off with, there's a few stats that you can see. There's the traction, so that's how well the pod racer sort of stays on the track. Turning ability, which is self-explanatory. Acceleration, which helps you sort of get to your top speed. The next one, top speed, which is how fast the pod will go. Air brake, which helps with slowing down for corners. The cooling, that helps with the boost. I'll show you guys that later. But basically, the faster your engine cools, the quicker and more time you can use the boost. And the repair, which when your pod gets damaged in a race, the sort of larger that repair bar is, the sort of quicker it is to repair your pod. So let's go ahead now. So basically in Pod Racer there's 1, 2, 3, I think there's a fourth one as well, but we haven't unlocked it. There's 4 sort of tournaments or seasons, I guess. The first one is pretty easy, second one's not too bad, and it gets harder as you go down. So we're just going to start with the first race, which is like a very short version of the Tatooine one from the movie. And then it's got the sort of my best time from another file and the best lap, and it's got the track favorite as well. Now before you start, you can sort of choose, sort of on the bottom left hand corner there, what you're going to get for winning. So it's basically your difficulty. So fair is sort of everyone gets a bit of money, even fourth place. Skilled is sort of, first place gets a lot more than the other positions, and winner takes all is basically, as it sort of sounds, winner will take all. It's up to you, but obviously winner takes all gets more money, which helps you upgrade your pods. So we're going to try that. It should be alright for the first few races. It might be a bit harder, but later on, so yeah, we'll just stick with that. There's a few things you can do: start race, inspect vehicle upgrades, buy pit droids, junkyard, buy parts, buy pit droids, change vehicle, and the options. But I'll get to those later. We're just going to start this one now. So yeah, this is very short version of the Tatooine race from the movie. Basically, in each season, I think they extend on the track, so most of the tracks are the same. But yeah. So if you press A is acceleration, just on one, you get that sort of extra boost. On the bottom right hand side is the boost meter, which you can activate by holding forward on the control stick. If you don't hold forward and just hold A to accelerate, you don't get that boost meter, so it's something to sort of look out. And then to activate the boost, you just tap A again, so give it a tap. This course is pretty easy. B is the brake. Obviously, steering is done with the thumbstick. I think that's it. The C buttons sort of play around with the view. And I think the repair button is the Z button. So the first few races are pretty easy. I mean, they're not that difficult. The AI is not that great. You can sort of blitz it in sort of like pretty easy. Like, you know, I've crashed and no one's behind me at all. Just gonna try and just change the map with the left trigger. It sort of shows you where the other competitors are and how far away they are, but doesn't show you the map, so you have to sort of go by eye. There's no map showing you where to go, but you know, with the first races it's not really that hard anyway. That can be quite tricky. I haven't played this in ages, so I'm sorry if I seem a bit bad. If you come over here, it's not really a secret, but it's kind of cool. Just got a little ramp here. If you have full boost, I guess it's sort of more impressive. But yeah, I mean, the first few races aren't going to be that exciting. Like, we're way ahead of anyone there, and you know, if you lose the first few races, you're doing something wrong. You know, you're not holding forward on the joystick maybe, or I don't know. I guess it's a little hard to sort of get used to, but you know, it's a racing game, so it's not like if you win you can always retry sort of thing, so it's pretty good. So this race will probably take us to the end of the first episode. I'll probably just... Yeah, so repair is the right trigger, or right button, I guess it is, or really trigger. So yeah, when you go over the boost bar, if you go too far and overheat the engine, you've got to repair, and sometimes it even breaks your pod if your pod rest is sort of damaged as well. So came first, so I'll get all that money, and we can progress in the next race. Just before we do, I'll go in and just sort of, we don't really have time. I'll do it next episode, but I'll go through just all these options do. So inspect the vehicle upgrades, buy parts, junkyard, buy pit droids, and change vehicles. Not really that important. But yeah, no, that's the first episode. So if you like this LP, subscribe, write a comment, leave a comment. It has been a while since I played this, so if you have any suggestions or anything like that, don't forget to sort of leave your comment about that as well. And the next part will be up shortly. Alright, thanks for watching.